All about why Freddie BLAY was arrested today. Today it was in the news. All over, all the media houses published it. Breaking news. Freddie BLAY arrested. Boom. Breaking news. NPP's Freddie BLAY reportedly arrested. If this was an Indian film here, bang, 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 bang. Freddie BLAY arrested, bang, 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 bang. You've watched Indian films before. They have different tones. Their guns sound differently from the Hollywood guns. That's how their guns sound in the Indian movies. When the Americans are big, and when they shoot, it throws them up and down and see a lot of smoke. Hey, India. My brother, Freddie BLAY was arrested. But Gen Z may not know this guy. In my days, he was called Elembele Mugabe. Hey, he had stayed in power as an MP at Elembele there for far too long. He crossed capers from the CPP all the way to the NPP. Oh, what a man. What is this? Where do you stand? Are you an Nkrumahist or you are a Buzia Dankwa? This is Freddie BLAY. He's a political prostitute. This guy. Political male prostitute. That is him. He was arrested. But can I tell you more about Freddie BLAY? Maybe you don't know too much about him. Run the dossier. Hey. That's him. That's Freddie BLAY. He was born Frederick Wasemao Ama BLAY, popularly known as Freddie BLAY or Elembele Mugabe. He is a veteran Ghanaian lawyer, politician, and media owner. The owner of a very popular private newspaper, Daily Guide. Do you all remember that newspaper? The internet, the days of the internet and social media have really come to diminish the power of that newspaper. He is best known for his leadership within the New Patriotic Party and his long tenure in Ghana's parliament as Elembele Mugabe. He was born in 1951. He's older than Ghana. He's in the western region of Ghana, and he went to Adisadel College before earning his Bachelor of Laws from the University of Ghana. He qualified as a barrister at law at the Ghana School of Law. He's a member of the Ghana Bar Association, and he's been a member since 1977. And he's the senior partner at BLAY and Associates, specializing in corporate, commercial, and what have you, business. Oh, yes. And energy law. He's the majority shareholder and board chairman of Western Publications Limited, which publishes the Daily Guide newspaper. He served as MP for Elembele, as I told you earlier, from 1997 to 2009. 16 solid years, 4 terms. Now, during his time in Parliament, he held the high-ranking positions of Second Deputy Speaker and later First Deputy Speaker. This is Freddie BLAY. He was originally a member of the CPP. Then he joined the NPP. After a fallout with CPP leadership, he eventually rose to become the national chairman of the NPP. We all remember the cars that he donated, allegedly, to his party. That became controversial. In public service, listen, he served as the board chairman of the National Petroleum, that's Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GNPC, from 2017 until recently, overseeing Ghana's state interest in oil and gas sector, in the oil and gas sector, from 2017 until they lost power. He was the boss of GNPC, Freddie BLAY. He's married to a beautiful woman that I met briefly at Labadi Beach when we were doing Kuchoko Root Festival. last year, Gina Blay, who served as Ghana's ambassador to Germany. Maybe by virtue of the fact that her husband is a big politician with the NPP, and they have 3 children. 3 children. Now, one of those children, he was embroiled in a big controversy with, you remember the Labadi, some hotel, and that kind of issue. They have been going to court with a Blakk. Hot. It looks like this man is a champion in land grabbing. Greedy man. It looks like that. He's been in the news, talking so much about land. He and his son tried to grab some government lands. And a Blakk came in and said, hey, you cannot do that. And they are in court, sorting it out. And some other land issues. It was because of one of those land issues that Freddie BLAY was arrested today. From as far back, he will refuse to go to court for one reason or the other. And he's a lawyer. So he should know better about going to court. Run the dossier. Hey. Freddie BLAY. Some land at Kitasi. Kitasi. Somebody had a piece of land, built on it. And before he realized, Freddie BLAY and the chief of the area called something Osai came together and broke down this man's property on his own piece of land. As said, my brother, my sister, and the matter went to court. The alleged owner of the land went to court to say that, you know what? This is my piece of land at Kitasi. I own this piece of land. I put up a building on the piece of land. And this man, by virtue of his life as a politician, wielding political power and what have you, he came in conjunction with a chief and broke down my thing. And then they were supposed to be going to court. He refused to go until the court decided to issue a bench warrant. And he was arrested. They arrested him today after the issuance of the bench warrant. They took him there to the police, and he has been refused bail because the court has told you several times to come. You refused. As a lawyer, you should know better. His arrest was triggered by a bench warrant issued by the Ekropong Circuit Court. According to police reports, BLAY had repeatedly failed to honor court invitations and formal arrangements dating back to April 2025. Onoye Tin God, after allegedly destroying somebody's property at Kitasi. Now, the case stems from a complaint filed in February 2025 by a landowner in Kitasi, a Krapim area. The complainant alleged that an ongoing building project on his land had been destroyed. Now, during the investigation, 5 suspects arrested at the scene allegedly named Freddie BLAY and a traditional leader, Nana Osai Ntifu I, as the individuals who ordered the demolition. Following his arrest, the Ekropong Circuit Court denied him bail. BLAY was reportedly taken to the CID headquarters in Accra before being handed over to the Eburi District Police Command. and is expected to be transferred to FREDDIE for further legal proceedings. No bail. What happened? You vote people into power, they taste a bit of power, and they become teen gods. They are no more respecters of the law. The same law that they pretend to be standing by. The same law that they say they are so knowledgeable of, so learned colleague. If we all behave like this, as alleged, how will the courts survive? You wouldn't have a job as a lawyer. If all the courts are demeaned, the way he allegedly has demeaned the court, to the point that there's a bench warrant for him, under John Dramani Mahama, the laws will work. Under John Dramani Mahama, Elembele Mugabio, Durigaga Mugabio, Salaga Pesingpe Mugabio, Amakom Motiselao, a man from Nebuchadnezzar. Hey, whatever your name is, the laws will work against you if you misbehave. Dash him away. From one land issue, a case of land grabbing. My party is in power. We must grab land, as alleged by Samuel Okudzeto Blakk, and they are in court right now. Another land issue. Why? For you, it's all about land. Any which way. FREDDIE BLAY is still in custody, locked up, no bail. It wouldn't even make sense to give him bail because he's been invited several times to come. He's not coming. He's behaving like a fugitive. Now he's been picked up. He must be locked in there so that he will taste what other people taste when lawyers do not do their work. It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonemo. And here we speak truth to power.